And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
Welcome back to the channel. Side Hustle Cinema here. Thanks for clicking on this video. And it is time for episode 2 of Art of Collecting. If you're new to this show, what it is basically we talk about artwork, we talk about packaging, custom slipcovers, art projects, different things surrounding basically the art of the movies that we love, physical media. So it's a packed show, so let's go ahead and get going. Alright, so let's get this started, and first of all, let's go over the movies that came out this week and which ones we kind of liked and didn't like. I'll tell you what my favorites are. You guys let me know in the comments what your favorites were, or which ones maybe you didn't like. There was some that came out, and it's hard to separate movie from artwork. Like, I have not yet seen Everything Everywhere All at Once. So I don't really get the googly eye reference for that Walmart slipcover. And the other slipcover, it was just okay, but it wasn't one of my favorites of the week. I narrowed mine down to four favorites. All 4 I picked up, so I'm going to show those. I did have kind of a runner-up, though, and it was a movie that I read about and wasn't that interested in, and that was Monstrous with Christina Ricci. I thought it was a pretty cool-looking cover, and no slipcover on this one, I don't think. But the jacket cover did look pretty cool, but the movie just didn't quite sound good enough for me. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if has anyone seen that movie. Should I check that one out? But that one's kind of a runner-up. I did like the cover of that one. Alright, so I got 4 choices here. These were my favorites of the week. And you'll definitely notice the theme here. I'll go 4, 3, 2, 1. Because I do have a particular order this week. And you'll be seeing a lot of this theme. We got Ants. This was put out by Kino Lorber. I just like the I like the cover of this one. I like the way it goes with the other 2. I do have the other 2 on my list. Spoiler. And you did get reversible artwork on the cover here. And despite the cleavage, I actually don't love that cover. I like the new commissioned artwork quite a bit better. And very, very cool slipcover. I like the way it's kind of uniform with the other 2. All 3 of these movies sort of go together because they were all like late 70s, made for TV, animal attacks or insects attack type movies. Number 3 here is Terror Out of the Sky. Again, I just like the way that looks here. They got the bee real big there. They got the bus that plays a part in the movie. You got all the characters on here. I like the way the color kind of goes with the first, with the ants here. It's almost like this was like a trilogy set or something. Although these movies have nothing to do with each other. I just thought it was a great looking, just really a great looking set. No reversible cover art on this one, but very cool. And then finally, the last one of the 3 is Tarantulas. Now this one they switched to that blue cover, but they kept it the same in the way that they presented it. You have the spider really big in the front, and then you have the title, still with the white lettering, and then the players, or not players, the the actors there in the back, you know, and you get a couple little things from the movie. You got the plane, you know, you got the guy with the shovel, things like that. Really cool. All three of these really kind of go together very well. You know, very similar style artwork on these. You know, the only thing they did was they changed this color a little bit predominantly to blue, but it kind of sticks with the others really well. And, you know, of course they are just going to look awesome on the shelf. Kino slipcovers, always great. And, but then my number one movie though, this is my number one slip of the week, and that is Hero, and this is from 88 Films. Actually, you know, haven't seen this movie at all. You know, it came recommended to me. Looking forward to checking it out. But absolute, very cool, awesome slipcover artwork. This looks fantastic. Love this one. Alright, so that completes the what my favorites were this week. Let me know in the comments section what your favorites were. What ones maybe you wish they would have done a better job on. Anything like that. Alright, next we got a little segment that's new this week. It's a thumbs up, thumbs down. I can give things as many as 2 thumbs up, or it could get 1 thumb up, or it could get a thumb down, or 2 thumbs down. Alright, well first of all, they announced that Warrior, you know, was coming out with that Lionsgate Steelbook. Now, the Lionsgate Steelbook's super popular. Everyone loves them, you know, for the most part. And this one looks fantastic, I gotta say. I'm gonna go 2 emoji thumbs up here. Yeah, they really knocked this one out of the park. I don't normally double dip. I've held off on double dipping on some of these steelbooks because I already had it. But this is one where I already have the 4K standard slipcover edition of Warrior. You know, because it's been cheap. I think a lot of people have it. But I'm going to have to get this steelbook. This just looks too good to pass up. I love the way they did the cage on the cover, you know, with the gloves. It's a really smart design. It's a good looking design, and it's a great movie. So yeah, I'm 2 thumbs up on that one. Next we've got Platoon. Now this is a Shout Select. This does come with a slipcover, and this is another one that I just hate. I'm not a big fan of this one. Just this, you know, it's that blue sort of minimalistic style again. Just everything silhouetted out a little bit. Not impressed at all by this one. The iconic scene where, you know, the guy's getting shot down by the enemies. He's got his arms raised. That is such an iconic scene. I know we've seen it been done a few times, but it seems like they could have done it in a different way, played around with it, and used that scene possibly somewhere in here. Not a big fan of this one. I'm going 2 thumbs down on Platoon, but super excited about the movie coming out. You know, this isn't the one that everyone's talking about. Everyone's talking about The Fog, Army of Darkness, Evil Dead. This is going to be the transfer that steals the show. This will be the one that people talk about eventually. Platoon is going to look so fantastic with all those jungle scenes in 4K. Unbelievable with the fire stuff, the machine guns, the bombs, all the skin tones, textures like the sweat, the dirt. It's going to look fantastic in 4K. This one will steal the show, I'm pretty sure. This will be the one that people talk about after they all come out. Next, we've got Evil Dead. Uh, this one looks pretty good. It doesn't stray far from what the original, the Blu-ray was. It does have a slipcover, and it's kind of it's okay. I would like to have seen something a little bit more graphic, a little more playful, something more interesting, but it's solid. It's not a cover that's going to draw me in. I'm here for the movie on this one. This artwork's not necessarily drawing me in, but I'm going to give it one thumb up. Next, we got Army of Darkness. Army of Darkness is great, and I'm definitely looking forward to this one. Such a fun movie. The slipcover edition and the steelbook edition. I'm going to grade both of them here. I love the original poster art for Army of Darkness, so I didn't necessarily need to see this one redone, although I would have welcomed it. There's so much great fan art for Army of Darkness and the Evil Dead series that I know they could have, even probably done an even better job, honestly. But I love the original poster art, so I'm going to give that 2 thumbs up. I have no problem with that slipcover edition. The Steelbook edition, it's gorgeous. It's so good. I'm getting that one. That's the one I'm picking up, is the Steelbook edition. Looks fantastic. And two thumbs up on that one as well. Okay, Army of Darkness is out of the way. Now let's talk about The Fog. Now The Fog, I gotta tell you, it's one of my favorite movies. And it's the only one from that Studio Canal set that I'm double dipping for. I'll be picking up the Steelbook for The Fog on 4K when it comes out. Now the slipcover edition I am not thrilled with. Again, there's a lot of great artwork out there. This was an easy movie to come up with some cool new graphics for, and this original poster art just does not do it for me. I'm going to go 1 thumb down on this one. Now the Steelbook, however, I love. I love the Steelbook, so Steelbook's getting 2 thumbs up. This is the artwork style that I prefer. This is the way I like it. And they did a great job on that. I didn't mention Cool World, but Cool World's also coming out from Shout Select. And it says it's a collector's edition, so I assume there'll be a slipcover for it. I haven't not seen it online. But most likely it'll be the repeat cover from the jacket, so we'll go off that. And, that's just that theatrical poster that was out, and it's fine. It looks interesting. I think it'll bring some people in. It'll remind people of Roger Rabbit, that sort of thing. Of course, it's got Brad Pitt in there. So I'm going to give it 1 thumb up. It's good. But, checking out this movie, it reminded me of another movie. Can someone please put out Evil Tunes on like a nice 4K or some kind of special packaging? I was at least interested to find out that you can get Evil Tunes on Blu-ray. I didn't know that. I'll have to look into it and see if that's like a remastered edition or not. If it is, I'm going to pick that up. I loved Evil Tunes. I thought that was a really fun movie. So yeah, I'm gonna pick up some Evil Tunes. Okay, now we can move on to I think a section that a lot of people really enjoy, and that is what I've been working on with some custom slipcovers and things of that nature. And I've got a few here. I had a couple people order some things from me this week, and they wanted some Scream Factory slipcovers. So I've got some of those, and then we've got some Halloween Kills and Halloween 2018 to show you. And then for myself, I did the Leprechaun 7 film collection slipcover to sort of cover up that boring Blu-ray that they gave you. Alright, so a lot of people probably have this set. You know, it's the 7-film collection of Leprechaun. It was cheap. You know, it's got a little bit of a fatter case, but it's not too fat. They really stacked the discs in here pretty good. And, you know, this is just okay, but there's no pizzazz, no sizzle. And so I've been thinking about it for a while. There are some really cool t-shirt designs. I love making slipcovers from t-shirt designs. You know, Devin Whitehead, he's my favorite artist. And, well, there was a couple t-shirt designs I really liked, and, well, I made a slipcover for it. There it is. Well, let me take it out. Let me show you that it's in there. Now I did have a 7-film collection here on the bottom that I'd added later, but when I printed, I printed out the old file, and so I didn't notice until I was getting ready to film, but I need to reprint this with that 7-film collection at the bottom. I do have it on the spine. Well, let's see. Let me do it this way. Come into focus. Come into focus. Maybe if I just tilt it up. I gotta somehow hide my face to get it to cut. There we go. So you got the Leprechaun 7-film collection on there. And then there's the back. I just went with another great artwork image. This could have just as easily been the front. I love that image too. But yeah, super glossy, very, very cool, very colorful. And now this thing is, you know, one that you could display if you wanted to. This would look good in a display. You know, there's some Leprechaun Funko Pops coming out. You know, you put this thing out on the shelf, a couple Funko Pops, and you got yourself a nice little display. You know, put some respect on that Leprechaun title. All right, so let's talk about some Halloween stuff here. All right, so I had somebody contact me, and they wanted a new slipcover for Halloween Kills. They had this slipcover. They had this one. And but they hated it for a couple reasons, and I kind of agree with them. You know, I mean, the embossing's nice, and the picture here's nice. But they kind of ruin it. They kind of mess it up a little bit with all this, you know, includes the theatrical version here at the bottom. Then you've got the alternate ending. And then you have, you know, the title, but then you got to have extended cut and blah, blah, blah. It's just bar after bar after bar and banner. And it just, you know, shrinks the artwork down. And they really shouldn't do that. I've gotten to the point where I don't mind the UHD and letting you know that there's a digital code and all that stuff. I've gotten to the point where I don't mind that one. But all the extras, you know, the extra things trying to sell the movie, they need to stop that. I don't think that's necessary. They can do that on like a sticker or on the plastic or something, and you know, stop making it part of the artwork. I hate that. Well, anyway, so the guy wanted, you know, this done. Without all that, well, I didn't have that image. I mean, I probably could have put that together for him. Well, I showed the guy a couple of images I had of Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills that kind of go really well together. And I wanted to know if he wanted to, you know, make it sort of a uniform set like that. And he agreed and ended up really liking it and going with it. And so I'll show you Halloween 18 first. And there it is. It's You know, it's got Jamie Lee Curtis. It's got the, you know, definitely that 2018 mask. Very, very distinguished. The back is fairly simple. The side is fairly simple as well. And yeah, just a really nice cover. But here's the one that you know he originally wanted, but you see how well they look together. And that is the Halloween Kills. You know, it's got the tagline at the bottom, Evil Dies Tonight. But again, nice and glossy. You got the mob there going after Michael. He's got the burnt mask. Very iconic. The back is matches the first one really well. The spine matches as well as... Well, they work together really nicely. And then you can see the side covers. You know, those look great on the shelf. And you know what? I may actually start using these as well. I may put my slipcovers for the other two maybe in a drawer or something. I don't know. I like those that much though. Very, very cool. And then I had someone who wanted some Scream Factory stuff done, and that is no problem. Especially because I already had these 3 movies worked up. You know, I've sold a few copies of these over time. And I'll go through those real quick. We got Jeepers Creepers. Next we got In the Mouth of Madness. And then Silent Night, Deadly Night. And you probably noticed, like, when I do the Scream Factory titles, I mean, I can do that, you know, that light blue banner at the top, but I hate it. You know, I would rather pick a color that sort of complements the slip, not something that just completely doesn't look like it belongs there. And the only reason why they do the blue banners because they're putting the Blu-ray symbol up there. And instead of using the Blu-ray symbol, I generally tend to use a Scream Factory symbol. And I pick a color that sort of complements the slipcover. And so like on Mouth of Madness, I went with that like sort of a maroon or burgundy sort of color. I actually pull it right off of the slipcover. And with Silent Night, Deadly Night, you know, I grabbed a nice purple because the sky, you know, does that, you know, that fading. It sort of leads up into purple, and it's just a really nice looking slip like that. I think that's a nice touch. You know, there's some people that want to pass theirs off as being originals. I don't particularly like that, you know, because these aren't originals. You know, the originals go for a lot of money. You know, these are reproductions, hopefully nice high quality reproductions that, you know, will just make your movies look good on the shelf. You know, I'm not doing these so you can try to pass them off as originals and, you know, screw somebody or something like that. So I don't mind not making them exact matches. That's not, matter of fact, I kind of hate working with people who want them to look like retail matches. It's very stressful and frustrating, to be honest. I kind of like it when people are like, just do something cool. or make it, I like the artwork on there. And those are usually the people that I love working with, and they always come back. And, with Jeepers Creepers, I just went with the black. I just thought it fit the picture well. That's all I care about, is trying to make the picture look as good as it could be, and then trying to get the spines to look, right, so they'll look good on the shelves and stuff. But no one's perfect. They're not going to be 100% matches, but that's the way it goes. Well, this episode went a little bit long. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're unsubscribed, and get the word out for me. Help me share this around a little bit. I'm trying to build an audience for this one. Once we get a little more audience built up, I'm going to start doing some slipcover giveaways. Kind of like I used to do on the physical media show that I used to do. I want to start doing like maybe a weekly giveaway or something. So, but I want to get the numbers up on the show a little bit. So, help me get the word out. This is a tough one that the thumbnail doesn't quite describe what's going on in here. But hopefully people are digging it, and hopefully the numbers will keep growing a little bit. I know I'm putting this one out a little bit late this week, but it couldn't be helped. And so a lot of cool stuff coming up. I'm doing some more of those art projects, those standees. I call them shelf sitters. I'm doing something pretty cool for Hocus Pocus, because I just got in the brand new Funko Pops, and I'm doing something cool for those. And I'm doing something cool for Rambo. You're going to see all those in upcoming episodes. We're going to continue to do the thumbs up, thumbs down on some of the new releases coming out. I'll show you my movies of the week. And you never know, there might be new segments pop up here or there. But until next time, stay safe, have fun, keep watching those movies. And I'll see you on the next one.